Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. I am Melii and it's Embodied Tarot. If this is your first time here, I want to introduce myself. I am the tarot reader that prides herself on bringing clarity, guidance, and confirmation. In today's reading, we are going to tap into whether or not your person that's on your mind want to reconcile with you. What are their thoughts, any regrets, and of course, what's to come. In order for you to pick the pile that resonates the most with you, I did go ahead and give you at least three selections. We have pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. With each pile, we do have crystals associated with it to give that extra boost for your intuition to connect with the reading prior to you actually receiving the reading. Pile number one is associated with this beautiful black moonstone. Pile number two is associated with this blue calcite. And pile number three is associated with this beautiful polychrome jasper. Hello, pile one. Welcome to your reading. And today we are going to tap into whether or not the person in your mind wants to reconcile the relationship with you. What's their thoughts? What's their feelings? Any regrets? Let's get it. Okay, so pile number one, Spirit wants to know if their person wants to reconcile the relationship. Does pile number one person want to reconcile the relationship? Does pile number one person want to reconcile the relationship? And then let's get one more. There it is. Okay, pile number one. So for your reading, I feel like your person needs more time to themselves. It seems like they are going through this internal changes. And if you reach out to them, I feel like they're going to be very cold and very guarded towards you. It seemed like this person is very stuck in their emotions and they're still holding on to things that has happened to you guys that caused the separation. I feel like this person isn't ready to reconcile this partnership with you because they can't recognize who they are themselves. We do have the Death card, which represents major changes that needs to happen. The Queen of Swords, which is a very analytical and thoughtful person. I feel like in order for them to reconcile with you, they really have to dig deep and figure out what purpose does it serve for you guys to be together. Are you guys being together just because you guys have like kids together, or you guys have business tied together, or do they authentically, genuinely love and care about you and they want to make sure this works? I feel like your person right now is in the energy of, I need to figure things out. I cannot make an emotional, irrational decision. This has to make sense. I'm not going over the cycle of makeup and breakup. I'm not letting distance be a factor. I'm not letting people be a factor. They solely want to make a decision based on what they think is best, not only for them, but for both of you guys together. We do have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse usually indicates a person who is like probably like down and out, like they make very irrational moves. They may lack stability, or they're just not moved. They're not willing to do anything. So they seem like this person lost their motivation or is just truly unhappy with themselves. With us having the Three of Swords upright, it seems like they're very sad and they're very tired, especially mentally. They're very drained for the most part. I feel like they do need this time to walk away and take some time to like get their emotions together, because right now emotionally they're not as invested, or they're not as like, they're not holding on to things. They want to let go of the past, but they're still trying to acknowledge how they got to this point. It seems like this person is very confused and they're really stuck in between what the mind wants and what the heart feels. So emotionally, they could still have a lot of feelings towards you, but mentally, they are just like, emotions don't pay the bill. If we keep going down this path, where will we end up? They're not trying to be in this toxic place. They want to break cycles. They want to apologize and make amends. But at the same time, they are very fearful and scared of, will you also change? So they want to change themselves emotionally, and they want you to change yourself and see things from their perspective. So it seems like they're having this what if, going back and forth, reasoning, rationalizing with themselves on what to do next when it comes to this connection. But as of right now, I feel like your person do need this moment to themselves, and you should probably respect that, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Swords, so I do see them communicating with you. The Ace of Swords means new conversation. It also means that incoming messages coming through. I feel like they will be writing a love letter to you, or they will be writing a letter expressing everything that you need to know to clarify things. They're not going to be avoidant in the situation anymore. This person probably had a hard time expressing themselves, and they're very fearful when it comes to judgment. Maybe they decided to self-sabotage this relationship, but nevertheless, I do see them deciding to communicate with you. Let's see what's next for this connection. What is this person's next move for this connection? What is pile number one person? They're going to fight for something. I feel like you're going to move on, and they're going to figure out that they lost something good. Wow. So they're going to come chasing you after you decide to like date other people, maybe. What's next? What is this person's next move? The Sun card. Coming in with an offer. Making sure that everybody's happy. Probably buying you flowers. If this person give you a gift that's yellow, or if this person decides to give you some flowers, sunflower, then I feel like that's an indicator of, you know, them trying to come back into your life, maybe as friends for the most part. So if you guys are still fussing and fighting, let them say what they have to say, because I feel like whatever is going on in their mind is very like, they're very conflicted. The Five of Wands is a very like internal battle type of energy. It's a very uncomfortable energy. They are tense. So hold a safe space if you can for them to express themselves. And then you also make a decision whether or not you want to stay with them or not, because you do have that right. What is this person next move towards pile number one? Pile number one person in their mind. What is their next move? The Hierophant card, commitment. So I feel like even if they walk away, like I said, this is needed, but they're coming back to reconnect with what you guys have. In this moment right now, do they want to reconcile? No. Will they in the future? Yes. Let's see what is your energy towards reconciliation when they choose to reconcile. Will pile one choose to reconcile? The Knight of Wands. The Strength card. And then the Empress card. I think that you will decide to reconcile with them. The Knight of Wands is you doing things your way, you being very spontaneous, you being very happy. So you may be a little flaky. One minute you're just like, I'm in love. The next minute you're just like, I don't know. I feel like this relationship is a great foundation for you, and I do feel like you genuinely care about this person. With the Empress and Hierophant card, I do feel like you guys would reconcile eventually. It's just you guys need this break, and you know, time apart will make the heart and the mind recognize what you guys have together, and knowing that, you know, this relationship between y'all is a safe space, and you adore them just as much as they adore you, and maybe they're irreplaceable at this moment in your life. So don't be scared if they decide to take a step back. Go work on yourself. Get you a new paying job. Get you, you know, a new closet. Go get your nails done. Go for a walk. Go get your membership. Go out to eat. Do something to make you happy. So when they do come back, they are unrecognizable. And it's like you are attracting them even more. They're magnetized by you and your beauty, because you have show them that, hey, I love you, but I don't need you. I'm willing to lose you. And that will make them probably come towards you even more. That will make them want to, you know, give you more than they ever had. They will make them very fearful of losing you. Okay. Can I have a timeline of this reconciliation? So being that this is a timeless reading, I'm going to give you a few months. I will try to pick up a season, but keep in mind that we will be watching this video from different times. So let's see, timeline. When will this reconciliation happen? When will this reconciliation happen? For some of you guys, I'm seeing this happening in the next air sign. So let's just say you're seeing this in October. So the next air sign would be Aquarius. If you are seeing this in Aquarius season. The next air sign will be Gemini. A lot of y'all will see this or get this reconciliation within 3 months, but heavy on the Aquarius energy. So some of y'all, the next air sign, and then for some of y'all, within 3 months. Do they currently miss pile number one? Does the person on pile number one mind? Do their person miss them? I feel like they're very nostalgic. You know, they think about the memories with you guys. I low-key feel like they're manifesting you. So yes, you guys could be sending a lot of subliminal messages. They are definitely keeping tabs on you, and they're trying to be very sneaky with how they're doing this. The World's card, they are very much reflecting a lot when it comes to you and your energy. I feel like they have a lot of regrets. Ooh, talk about regrets. Let's see, what regrets do they currently have? What current regrets does pile one person currently have? Seven of Cups. They regret not giving you as much choices. They feel like they didn't give you a fair chance. It's like maybe they try to make you prove your love to them over and over again. I feel like they could have had you in a third party situation, or, you know, they never prioritized you. You were basically an option for the most part. So I feel like that's one of their regrets. It's not giving you a fair chance when it comes to this relationship, not giving you the ability to, you know, feel free and for you to really be yourself. It's just like once you became their partner, they just completely changed. They switched up and they didn't give you room for you to like grow and blossom and to show yourself. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they were very selfish within the relationship. They want to redeem themselves by giving more. They want you and them to fix things where you guys are both equal. It's not like you're walking behind them and they're walking behind you. It's just like, no, we are, you know, one. We are in sync. We are together in this. And then we had the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, upright, all indicates conservatism. So they did not put in as much effort and energy when they had you. And they are very regretful about that. What are their current thoughts overall about pile one? The person on their mind, what are their current thoughts? We have the Six of Wands in reverse. We need to do things very private, like being public and having everybody in our business is not the best for us. You know, doing things for us and not worrying about the outsiders and how they influence our relationship is what caused this damage, is what caused us, you know, going back and forth because we had too many people put their input in our relationship. Also, I feel like, you know, they may be the person who says that they don't like to have a public type of relationship, but low key, they want to know that you're very prideful of being with them. So that's another thing that pops up. We do have the Page of Swords in reverse. What is this Page of Swords indicating on their thoughts? They're very confused. The Emperor card. They are trying to have a poker face when it comes to you, and I don't know if it's really working. They want to appear very stoic. They want to appear very like, this is my way or the highway. They want to give in, you to give in to them. But I also feel like this person's trying to figure out how to be a provider, but it's so hard because in reality, you're in control of the relationship and it's dynamic. So even though you're probably feeling like, hey, you know, this person probably ghosted me, we're in no contact, or this person doesn't want me, this person is secretly obsessed with you and you just have this natural loving appeal, magnetic appeal towards them that they cannot like get rid of. But, you know, if you change your reality, your thoughts of them, your reality, then they don't have no choice but to act according. Any takeaways that Spirit want pile number one to know when it comes to their person? The Four of Wands. Things are going to work out. Things are going to be successful. There's no reason for you to be sad. Just give it a few months. You know, 4 weeks, things will start to change. So yeah, stop worrying about things that doesn't really matter. Only thing that matters is you and them being together if you did really want to be with this person, and you just knowing that you have a choice. You could choose to walk away, a choice to stay. You are in control of your own life, and Spirit wants you to know, to have confidence in that. You are going to have a lot of attention on you, so don't be stuck in your sadness, in your, oh my gosh, what's to come, what's happening, this person don't care about me. Yes, they do. It's just that they have their own problems, and sometimes, you know, they cannot tend to you in the way that you may want or need, but that doesn't negate the fact that they do care about you and they secretly want you. Some people just let their pride get in the way. And you know what? You have the right to get your pride away also. You have no regrets when it comes to this relationship and this connection. Just know that it's going to be equal when you guys do reconcile. Let's get some messages, what your person is not saying. I felt like you didn't care. Are they projecting? This is definitely giving projecting energy. So somebody felt unappreciated within the connection. Messages from their person, please. What is their person not saying? Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Commitment. What are they not saying? What is pile one person not saying? Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Our love will always be there despite the distance. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. I miss our inside jokes reminiscing. I'm telling you, this person thinks about you often. Like, you're always on their mind. Always. Let's see some more messages from Spirit. What should pile one person thinking or saying that pile one is not aware of? Messages from their person. It says, wanting. I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and allures me. I want your touch. I am craving for you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Please come home, baby. What are they not saying? Strive. I've grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself to be better person whom you can feel proud of. You being proud of them means a lot. They like you feeling like they're the one. They want to be the center of your universe. Regret. I am so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. Let's get like 3 more messages. Signs. It says, I've been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that reminds me of you. It's made me feel certain that you are the one for me and we have a brighter future. I just have to figure out how to follow them. I am gaining the strength and courage for that. Blessed. I am blessed beyond measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. And last card. What is this person not saying that they should be saying? Aw, see? It says, I am sorry for the pain I've caused you. I am sorry I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. This person is very prideful when it comes to you for the most part. I feel like you are a beacon of hope for them. I think that you bring a lot of like insights. You make them feel like they're them. Like they don't need to hide or they don't need to portray a certain lifestyle or a certain image. They really feel like they can let their guards down around you, but at the same time, they're very anxious. Like, am I gonna mess up now? Are they gonna want me tomorrow? Are they gonna want me if I'm this way? They overthink a lot. So when they don't have a clear mind, it's like all hell breaks loose and they need extra reassurance. But that could be a burden for you. So you also have to figure out whether or not you want to put up with this when they do enter your life, because are you strong enough? Are you willing? Are you going to continue to maintain this? Can you maintain and sustain this? Nevertheless, I feel like in this moment right now, your person is not really focused on reconciliation. They're trying to fix themselves. They're trying to build themselves up. But in a few months, within 3 months, I feel like they will come back and you guys will have your second chance or third, fourth, fifth, wherever you are with your person. So That's what I have for you, pile number one. I hope I gave you some clarity, guys, and confirmation. Remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. And in today's reading, we are going to discuss whether or not the person in your mind wants to reconcile or not, their thoughts, their feelings, any regrets, and of course, what's to come next if you guys do reconcile or if they don't want to reconcile with you. So you are probably drawn to this beautiful blue calcite. And I will say this blue calcite gives off strong, peaceful vibes. So low key, I feel like you bring so much peace into this person's life. And I feel like this person just want to lay their head on you. They want to touch you. I don't know if your love language is physical touch or their love language is physical touch, but to be in the same room as you makes them happy. For you to be able to just look at them and you guys just stay in each other's eyes, I feel like that gives them the motivation to, continue their life, to get through the day for the most part. So energetically, I feel like this person does miss you, but let's see what the cards say about whether or not they want to reconcile. Okay, Spirit. So pile two wants to know the person on their mind. Do they want to reconcile this connection? They're thinking about you. Ooh. So we have the World card, the Page of Cups. Does pile two person want to reconcile with them? The Ace of Wands. They're fearful of something. They're fearful of rejection. The Six of Cups. The Eight of Wands. Do they want to reconcile? Do they want to reconcile? The Three of Swords. It's so interesting. The Three of Swords came up for the first pile and now it's coming up for you. Dang. Okay, we have a lot of cards popping out over here. So I think that your person do want to reconcile, but it's not in the way that you're anticipating. The Judgment card is the energy of making things right, apology, fixing, for the most part, reflecting. I think that this person really thinks about this connection a lot, especially with the Cups card, the Page of Cups. Emotionally, I feel like they are still locked in with you, but I also feel like this person wants to grow. It's like your relationship with them is kind of stalemate where you guys repeat the same cycles over and over and over again. It's just like, when do we start a new chapter? When do we move on from this phase for the most part? I'm not really seeing that they want to end things completely, but I'm also not really seeing them wanting to, reconcile. I feel like they're up in the air when it comes to you guys' connection at this moment with these cards. The Chariot card is a need to move forward, make a choice, but it's just like, yeah, you have the intentions to do something, but then you always have this knee-jerk reaction or you don't move. I feel like your person wants you to make a decision on whether or not you guys want to reconcile or not, because they're feared of rejection. They're fear that you don't want the same thing as them. The Six of Cups upright is the energy of nostalgia and reconnecting, returning back to the past. But it's just like, I don't want to return to the past, but I'm also scared of unfamiliar territories. With the Three of Pentacles, I really feel like they just don't know. They don't know because they don't know what you want. And you may be confused also, hence the reason why you're here. So usually the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, that really push towards, no, we cannot work out. Things are not working out. Hello. What are we doing here? But with them reminiscing, right, willing to grow, I think that they're having a hard time figuring out if they want to do this or not. Is this the closing of the chapter? So what I'm intuitively picking up is that if you are new in a relationship, situationship, trying to figure out things, I think that they do want to reconcile. If you are in a long-term relationships, they're trying to figure out whether or not if this is the ending or not. Because the new puppy dog, puppy love phase within a relationship, they're willing to grow. This is a start, right? But it's just like, dang, we're losing our spark very quickly. And then if you're in a long-term commitment, then it's just like, we've done this so many times. I don't know if we should do this again. So I'm picking up both energies of no, because I don't want to repeat the same cycles. I will do it again if we could guarantee that we're actually going to, make this work. And then also, like, I want to grow with you. I want to grow into something with you. I want to enjoy you for the most part. But I don't know if we're on the same page emotionally and mentally. I am drained. I am stuck. I don't know. And I don't want to be in my feelings because it seems like we're going below the belt, It seems like when it comes to emotions, it's very like self-serving and very one-sided. What do the person on pile number 2, mine, thinks that pile number 2 wants to do? The 4 of Cups. Yeah, I don't know if you're paying hard to get, but they feel like you will reject them if they try to reconcile. So they're like keeping to themselves. They'd rather be safe than sorry. The Temperance card. They think that you're very fair and impartial. You make wise decisions, Some days you may be very emotional, but some days you could be cutthroat. I think that they don't know what to expect out of you. They do want to discuss it, but it's just like, maybe it's going to be too good to be true. Like, they are having their poker face up. What does the person on pile 2's mind think that pile 2 wants to do when it comes to reconciliation? They know that you don't want to move on, but they know that you're also not going to give in. So it's just like, here we are. Nobody's going to make a move. Who's going to take control of the situation? Who is going to, step up to the plate and say, you know what, let's actually make this work. I think that we have a good chance of making this work. Let's figure things out. Like, we both love and care about each other. Let's go on the same page. So communication is very big for you guys. Will this couple pile actually reconcile? Will you guys reconcile? Will pile 2 reconcile with their person? The Sun card. That's a big old yes. You guys will reconcile. Some of you guys probably start reconciling during Leo season, and this is currently Leo season. If you are reading this and it's not Leo season, I think that by next summer, you guys will be in a very happy place for the most part. This is a timeless reading, so different people may view this video at different times. So just keep in mind of that. But I do pick up Leo season is very big for you guys. But the answer is yes, you guys will reconcile. It may take a while, but ultimately you guys will reconcile. Timeline on reconciliation. Timeline. The Ace of Swords. So usually Ace of Swords represents like very quickly, For me, it's within a week, but I feel like it's going to be within a year. Things are going to get better for you guys within a year. And I know a year seems very scary, but a year compared to 5 years, which one you want? 5 years or a year, So it's based on perception of your reality. When will they reconcile? Timeline. One more timeline. The Hierophant card. Yeah, by Taurus season. So it seems like next summer, whenever you're seeing this, summertime is very prevalent for this connection. How is pile 2 person currently feeling about them? What is pile 2 person's current feeling towards them? They still love and care about you. So emotionally, they're still locked in. The Ace of Cups represents a new phase within a relationship. It also represents new care. It also represents like unconditional love for the most part. I think that they are being very impatient when it comes to you guys' connection. It's just like they're eager, but this eagerness cause them to be anxious, and its anxiousness cause them to be very fearful, and its fearfulness cause them to be avoidant, and the cycle goes over and over and over again. But I feel like they have a very optimistic feeling when it comes to you. I feel like when it comes to their feeling, they're very wise. It's their mind that always gives them a hard time. But for the most part, I do feel like they still care about you, and they do want to, enjoy you in your being. I do recognize there's a lot of blues in the background. And we have the blue calcites. I will say you bring them once again so much peace. You guys may be traveling, planning a trip to the Caribbean or want to go in the Caribbean. Maybe one of you guys have a Caribbean background, or you guys may have a long distance relationship. Water is very significant in this connection, so keep that in mind. What's to come next if they do reconcile? If Pal twin a person reconcile, what's to come next? We do have the King of Swords. That's not really the best sign, but you guys may argue a lot, because you guys have to lay out the kings within your relationship. One person may not, receive well. They probably have a problem listening. One person may have communication issues. So I do see breakdown in communication, but if this person has a hard time mentally, then you may have to take your time with them and approach them with grace, or vice versa. But I do see a mental breakdown of some sort, so just be mindful of that, anticipate it. The Page of Wands, it does speak of one of y'all want an adventure. Some you guys may reconcile, and then some of y'all may quickly break up, or you guys may have lots of hot and cold moments. For the most part, if they're reconciled, what would a relationship be like for them? The Strength card. Yeah, I think that be mindful of being trauma bonded to this person. I feel like this person has a lot of internal things that they need to work through, and don't let them play the blame game on you. It takes two to tango. Sometimes there's 3 people, 4 people on the ballroom while you're tangoing, and they may bump into you. But this person has a lot of internal dialogues that they need to fix. And until they fix that, you guys will have like a rocky relationship. Anything else Spirit wants Pile to know about their connection? The Knight of Wands. This is a fast relationship, so it develops very quickly. It's very passionate, lots of intimacy for the most part. It's fun. Keep the relationship light. The lighter relationship, the better it is. The more y'all do with the relationship, the more y'all force it, the more y'all become separate. So if you want this to be long lasting, have fun, experience, go out, travel, do something new, water sports for the most part. Don't just be in the house, doing mundane things. Actually step out your comfort zone. What does Spirit want this connection to know? The King of Cups. The feelings are still there. So if I haven't said within the first 10 minutes, I'm saying it now once again. The feelings are still there. The feelings are strong, but I feel like this situation has to do with, just guilty consciousness for the most part. So Spirit is saying your feelings. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings are strong. Your feelings are accurate. But at the same time, don't be too emotional. Don't get caught up on emotions. This person cares about you as much as you care about them. You guys are in sync. What's this person's regret when it comes to this connection? What is Pile 2's person's regret when it comes to this connection? What are their regrets? They did not commit to you fast enough. I feel like they could have accused you of something that you didn't do, and now they're mad of how they approach the situation. But I also feel like they didn't do what they're supposed to do. So maybe they self-sabotage in ways to get your attention, and you intuitively know this. Some of you guys in this pile could be psychics. You guys could do divination for the most part, or you guys are tapped in with spirituality. So whatever you're feeling or seeing, it is not incorrect. Don't doubt yourself because this person is not doing what they're supposed to do. And look, we do have a couple out here. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You guys know what you want emotionally, but it's just like you can't always lead with emotions, because the Queen leads with her emotions, her intuitiveness. The King knows how to control his emotions in the dynamic. So once you guys start losing your emotions and being vindictive or trying to manipulate someone's feelings, that's when you guys have the slow dying type of relationship, the slow burning with this connection. What is this person's current feelings? The Devil card. I'm going to flip this upside down. The Devil card in reverse is indicator of, healing, moving forward. It's also indicator of, releasing, being free, making good and wise decisions, not getting caught up for the most part, not relying on abuse or just nasty strategies. I think that you guys are definitely growing together, you know, having a life of like choices and decisions for the most part. But at the same time, I think that there's a lot of like emotional and mental guilt tripping that you guys need to work through in order for this to work. Let's get some oracle messages to clarify what you should know. What is your person not saying to you that they should be saying within this connection? So pile 2 wants to know what their person is not saying that they should be saying about this connection. Ooh, the first card right off the bat. First card says, I love you. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. You know that it is real. I want you to reach out to tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart can nothing compare with anything. Remember always that I love you. We have mine. It says, I want to take the honoring path towards you so that I am taking responsibility for my situation first. I am coming forward to you to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for our new beginning. What messages pile 2 person wants to tell them, but they're too scared to? Blessed. I am blessed beyond the measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. And then we have bottom of the deck, we do have promise. And promise states that I wish you knew how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness. Through this time apart, I promise I will make things right between us. Beautiful. Oh, let's read one more. It says forgive. I hope you will forgive me for all the things I've done and all the pain I've caused. But believe me, my love, that was not my intention. I now have hurt you pretty badly with my words and actions, but I'm truly sorry, my love. This pile 2 person not saying that they should be saying, person on their mind. We have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So they're acknowledging their issues for the most part. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things are going. Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Ooh. And regret. I wish this never happened. And bottom of the deck is chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. So I feel like your person just wants to be seen in this relationship. I don't know if you didn't do enough, or, you know, they are just having this very skewed and one-sided view of a relationship. But regardless, I feel like this person does want to grow into a relationship with you. I do see you guys reconciling, but lots of mental changes, attitude needs to make in order for this to survive for the most part. They do care about you. They do still love you. They are committed for the most part. But I feel like it's just their mind, how they mind see things and process things is why you guys are in this predicament right now. So if you guys could communicate, you guys will fix your issues and things will feel so much better, and you guys will release so much because you have a lot going on for both of you guys. But this person wants to be seen in love within this commitment. So that's what I have for you, pal 2. I hope you got some clarity, got some confirmation. Remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And today we are going to tap into whether or not the person on your mind wants to reconcile this connection with you. We're going to explore their thoughts, feelings, what's to come next, and of course their regrets when it comes to you and your connection. So let's figure it out. Pile 3 wants to know whether or not the person on their mind wants to reconcile this connection with them. They want to reconcile. The 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. Ooh, I should be asking, do they want their family back? The Judgments. Interesting. The King of Pentacles. The Sun. The Mother of Wands. The Strength. And then the Magician. Mind games are being played here. Let me ask this. Does the person on pile 3 mind wants their family back? Does pile 3 person wants their family back? The 7 of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. The Hanged Man in reverse. Daughter of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Oof. The 3 of Cups. I feel like this person is running from their responsibility. If you are in a relationship with a person and you have a family, I think that for some reason they feel like it's overbearing. I feel like this person wants access to the family, but doesn't fully want the responsibility of the family. If I was supposed to take this and give a black and white answer, I feel like they don't really want the title of you guys being reconciled back. They want things to go with the flow. And if it works out that way, then yeah. If it doesn't, okay, they're not missing any meal. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse is short-term satisfaction. The Judgment card is repairing the dynamics. The King of Pentacles is not wanting to take care of their responsibility. The Sun card is, there's always a new start, a new energy. The Queen of Wands is this attraction, that they have, intrigueness. The Strength card is, being graceful with how they approach the dynamics and being understanding. And the Magician card is games being played. When I ask, do they want their family back? We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, very erratic. The Queen of Swords, very cold. The Hangman in reverse, very stubborn. Want to make moves, but don't know how to. The Page of Wands, like just in their own head, all for me. The Knight of Wands, moving very quickly, not slowing down to see things. The 9 of Wands, very protected, very guarded. The 3 of Cups, they want to have access to the fun that you bring, but they don't want to have the title. It's given like friends with benefits, situationships, like going with the flow, not intentional. So I don't really feel like this person really want to reconcile in the sense of having a full-fledged relationship. They want the rights to a relationship. They want access to you. So they want to reconcile so they can have access to you. But do they really want you? I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. What are their current thoughts about this connection? Pile 3 person's current thought about this connection. The Hermits, they're wide open. Why am I saying wide open? They're open to receive. They're being very selfish. I don't like this energy. They're very open to receive. It's like, take. What's in it for me? I'll collect. I'll munch. I'll snoop. Everything's all about them. Mine. Yada, yada, yada. They're very self-servant. The 6 of Cups reverse. They want to enjoy everything that you have to offer. Their thoughts is just like, how can I capitalize off of this emotional dynamics? The 6 of Cups is emotional breakthrough. The Ace of Cups is self-sabotage. So I feel like they're playing with your feelings. And Spirit wants you to know that. So don't teach this person how to dislike you or how to treat you incorrectly. If they're not stepping up to the plate and doing what they're supposed to do as a person, then cut their access off. Don't be scared to lose this person for the most part. I will make a disclaimer. If you are receiving this reading and it does make you feel uncomfortable, know that tarot does not dictate your life. It's here to give you confirmation of what you've been feeling or clarity towards your situation. That is the goal here. Also keep in mind that if you need to see a professional to work through the situations that you're currently happening in your life, I do encourage that. But ultimately, you have the choice and the right to stick around and hear the rest of this message. You also have the right to go to another reading or another pal for you to get more understanding. You also have the right to book a private reading with me so you could get a definite answer towards your particular situation and not get a collective generalized energy. But moving forward, I do feel like this person, just likes to get what they want. They when it's for them, it's for them. When it's time for them to move, to taste something else, enjoy something else, they don't have no problems doing that. They unapologetically put themselves first. What are pal 3 person's current feelings? Let's put these back in and get some new ones. Not this pal have me all over my place. What is pal 3's person current feelings towards them? Pile 3 person's current feelings towards them. The Chariot, they want to move on with the feelings. The 3 of Wands. Yeah, the Chariot card and the 3 of Wands, I feel like emotionally they're disconnected because both of these cards indicate movement, moving forward. I got to take action. The feelings are just not there anymore. The 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the feelings are just not there. Okay, so emotionally, they're disconnected from you. They are thinking about how they could get over on you, access you one more over with the benefits of your good gracious, your good juices for the most part. What is pal 3 person's regret when it comes to this connection? The Ace of Wands. You guys either had a very short communication. They must have said something that upsetted you. Maybe they upset you within a week. Detective work. So either you were spying on them or they went through your phone or they're searching your social media. They have this obsessive thinking when it comes to you. It kind of feels like this person is around so you won't move on to somebody else. Like you're a placeholder in their life. Ooh. What is this person's regrets in the connection? You guys had an argument and they're still stuck on the words that you said. Or something with communication. Because we have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. And that's a progression over time. So you guys' conversation, maybe they felt like you weren't mentally stimulating them as much. Or maybe you shut down a lot. Or maybe they shut down. Or maybe they're just having like mental issues for the most part that they have to work through and they project a lot. I feel like this person just self-sabotage and self-sacrifice before things get started. 6 of Swords. Yeah, I think that they wish that you guys were able to move on from arguments or situations or conversations, but they sit and have it on their mind for the entire time. This person hold on to the smallest details. It's just like their investigator. Like, how was her tone? How was his tone? Like, why did you say this word? Why don't you? Like, they overanalyze things. And that's one thing you don't like about the connection that you guys have. If they were to reconcile, can I get a timeline, please? If you guys were to reconcile, timeline. Keep in mind that I'm doing this reading right now in August of 2025. Since this general reading is a timeless reading, whenever you're seeing this, use the most accurate description for your timing. So we have the King of Wands, so the next fire season. So currently we're in Leo season, so the next fire season will be Sag season. If we're in Sag season, the next season will be Aries season. But when will they reconcile? The Page of Cups, the 3 of Swords. Some of you guys will reconcile within 3 weeks, the earliest. I feel like this will be a very quick reconciliation, the Emperor card. Lots of fire energy. So, you guys could be dating a fire sign. You're a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag. or it's just the fire sign months are very important to this dynamic. So within 3 weeks, the next fire sign, or yeah, within 3 weeks. I really feel like within a week, but you guys reconciling within 3 weeks or the next fire sign. What's to come if they do reconcile? What's to come for pile 3 if they do reconcile? What's to come? We have the 8 of Pentacles. You guys not working on things, because 8 of Pentacles is mastery of energy, mastery of self, mastery of task. The Star card, lacking hope, dedication, not being faithful. The Page of Cups, lack of emotions. You guys are just being together for the convenience of things. I'm sorry, this is so blunt. The 4 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's not much room to grow when it comes to this connection. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You guys may have like opposite views of what the connection should be or be like. You guys may have a very like fast, quick reconciliation where it feels like you guys are on top of the world. You guys are finally figuring things out, but then a flip of the switch, you guys lose it. I do want to clarify the bottom of the deck energy with the Lovers card and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is emotional, you know, so this is a love that's there. So clarify the Lovers card in reverse, please, Spirit. The 2 of Cups. You guys may feel like you guys are soulmates. You guys are feeling each other's feelings. You guys are projecting. You guys act like each other. I will say, let's just say if you guys were supposed to be behind a door and people ask questions, y'all would have the same answers. You guys are so locked in. It's like you guys have telepathy for the most part. Twin telepathy. People will not be able to tell a difference between y'all if you guys were dressed alike and, you know, you guys' features were very similar. They will think that you are the same person. Clarify this Queen of Cups energy. The World card. Yeah, so I feel like the feelings are there. The feelings are strong. The 10 of Swords. But at the same time, you guys are very immature with how you guys, you know, grow into things. This person wants access. They don't want to feel like they're losing love of their life for the most part, but it's just like convenient, a placeholder. They don't want somebody else to have you. They don't want somebody else to have the access or the rights to you. They want to keep you all to themselves for the most part. Let's tap into the energy of what are they not saying that they're supposed to say. So pile 3 person, what are they not saying that they should be saying? They're too scared to say. The person on pile 3, mine. It says passion. The heat is rising between us. This is the insanity of my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we've experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You are such a passionate and magnetic queen. I feel drawn for you. They like you, all right? They like that side of you, all right? It says regret. I am so ashamed and embarrassed that I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. What are they not saying? Promises. I wish you knew how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I will make things right between us. Time apart. The time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat for a bit until I get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting you from my own dark shadow side. It says needed you. You are so nurturing, magnetic, and passionate queen in my life. Your light shines bright and guide through me in my darkness. You feel like home to me. I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. And bottom of the deck, it says faith. I have faith and hope in our connection and in us. I know you have been brought in my life for a reason and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together and have faith on God that they will find a way for us. Okay, pile number 3. I hope I gave you some clarity and confirmation. You do have a lot of questions you need to ask your person when it comes to this connection. Are you stroking their ego? Are you the battery within their back? Are you an option in their life? Where do you play? Are they prioritizing you? Do they really care about you? These are serious questions that you have to find answers to without excuses. I will offer you that I do have messages from your specific person, oracle cards. All you have to do is just click the link in the description box for you to get access to that. If you want to actually dive deeper in this prediction on what's to come for your situation personally, I am open to do a reading. I will also have that information in the bio. But you have a lot of strong decisions to make. Take some time, ground yourself, figure out what you want, how you want to experience it, and just know that there is love out there for you. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.